moving forward here onto this third map. Well, 15 seconds with Element Mystic starting off on the defense. Sparkle's going to be on the Genji. Jexay moving over to the Ana.
Okay. So defensive dive here. We'll have to wait to see set up for Athena's defense for a little bit longer. That's what I'm most excited about. Sparkle just going to hover here to look for some ult percentage. Doesn't get a good opportunity.
Okay. He's looking a little dangerous there for the moment, as the zap started coming there from Luckby, but makes it out with his life. They see the Tracer dash into the right side. Snapping around into the back, maybe trying to harass for guard Jexay.
Just trying to get in here and, yeah, exactly, get onto Jexay, build that EMP.
Innovation, though. He's going to be running the Widow.
He is going to run this attack Widow. They're mostly, Mystic mostly kind of staying away, not really being aggressive with this counter dive they have, so he's actually had opportunities to fire through here. And they're actually protecting him really well, so it's a good pick so far. Songbu's actually sneaking to the back now.
Yeah, he's into the back, the dive comes in, Repel, he's just gonna fall. Instantly, everybody converging onto the spot there for that Zenyatta. Sparkle was able to pick up this, and Luckby will go down. We'll go ahead and get a double kill as Innovation falls as well. So what was looking like a very strong start from the side of Meta Athena will very quickly fall apart, as they can't get anything really on the board with that attack.
It's been so interesting to me that all of our relegated teams have had their best matches this week. You know, we saw WGS having really good play, Arrow really showing up to play, Songbu's now in this match having an insane performance on the Tracer so far, better than he ever has against our best team. It's too little too late.
Back cap starting up here, but the EMP comes down from guard, and Dismi is going to get taken out. Nobody on the point yet, so actually going to be a tick gained for the side of Meta Athena. So, I mean, I guess an okay trade for them, you could consider it, as Disney gets brought back in, and now they're going to be looking for the fight, but the Nano Blades coming through. Sparkle dashes in, looking for the pickoffs here. Pop out onto the mech, self-destruct going to be forced. Himself over to safety, but now he's going to be cornered. The deflection's not going to do anything for those fists there on the Winston. Luckby takes him down. Dako can't make it back into the mech. And now that might just actually be the point A cap coming through here for the side of Meta Athena.
Very much more efficient ults on the side of Meta Athena. Pokepo just trying to buy time.
They are here. They get the kill on Disney. He has the Transcendence available. Just trying to wait for the rest of the squad to join them back. Innovation. Doomfist ready to go, charging up, looking for somebody to come around the corner, but they'll get Pokepo in the end. They'll get the cap. Now they have 5.5 minutes here on the clock as they push over towards A.
Innovation wants to get some lucky picks here to maybe open up this point for a double cap. He does get the kill here with Luckby onto guard, so opportunity definitely to gatekeep the supports out now with this Doomfist.
Well, they're just going to go ahead and spill over onto him. Rising uppercut comes through, he stays alive, pulse bomb in on the Dako, pops him out of the mech, but the leap comes in, they take down that Doomfist, but now Pokepo, the tank line is dead. Sparkle trying to drag this one back here, yet again, for his team trying to keep them competitive. Finds the kill on a Chris, takes out the Baby D.Va, and that will be the attack abandoned as they get rid of Songbu's.
Songbu's really coming up tonight. I know he just was killed. That's the least appropriate time perhaps to mention this, but I have not seen any player look as improved as he does tonight. He is just looking to be on fire. Innovation's going to stick with his Doomfist for this next push because he's about to have the Meteor Strike. We'll definitely see the switch after that. They've got a decent time bank, so they can actually make this one push attempt and switch.
EMP down, gets him a lot, but Dismi is going to have the follow-up Transcendence, but still actually doesn't keep Chris alive, nor Luckby. They fall down, and Sparkle, yeah, he's just going to be on cleanup duty. The janitor here for Element Mystic just goes ahead, takes down Sansum, that was a bit more time off that clock.
That was such a cool way to use the translocator, not to appear where he wanted to EMP, but appear just above it, using the archway to like slow his fall there into the EMP. Are just a master at getting good position with these. Song was just hoping for a run by pulse.
Innovation actually abandons that, doesn't even use the Meteor Strike.
Yeah, I mean,
wants to swap over.
You can't really keep trying to force this, but I'm surprised for the first time because Songbu's playing so well in the Tracer are going to have Innovation play long range hit scan on the B push. Normally it's Songbus who plays the Soldier here. So because this Tracer has been so good, I'm totally with this.
Oh, Pulse on the Jexay, good way to open things up. See Repel there, forced to use that Transcendence, has to drop down. That's going to be the D.Va Bomb thrown into the back corridor, finds the pop out there, the kill onto Sansam. Now the Dragon Blade finds one onto Dismi. Sparkle goes low, however. There's just a little bit of HP left. Innovation will be able to scoop up that kill, build up a little bit more towards that Deadeye, but still a ways away. And already the clock has been drained down nearly half on the side of Meta Athena.
Innovation finding a lot of damage here, but damage alone isn't enough. He's only getting ult charge from this, and Deadeye is not going to be how they capture point B, barring a giant mistake from Element Mystic. So he's going to need more than just poke here. He's going to need to get into the high ground. That's where they can actually really use the McCree.
Well, you see that EMP get thrown in. Disney and Chris both go down, and Innovation will follow suit very shortly thereafter, sends them knocked out. Just going to be holding on to that self-destructive force, doesn't want to throw that down.
Jexay really accurate with the bio grenades. They're gatekeeping this out. They're trying to run the McCree. The only way it's going to be effective is if they can get on the high ground, but with Element Mystic covering this with the tank line and the bio grenades and Sparkle's dash damage coming through, they can't actually get up here. They might even be better off taking a different approach, trying to take the left side approach instead to get McCree into a flank angle to hit the supports. So difficult to do that in this meta though, because you're spotted so far away before you even try it. And then Element Mystic's just going to adjust their position. We're going to try this one more time, it looks like. Songbo's looking for that support.
Yeah, he's trying to take down Jexay here. Finds the stick, and he'll go down with that nano boost available. Now goes into the back, finds Repel. He's going to be getting that one clip. Deadeye comes through, not going to find the kill, but Songboost is just scooping all of them up. He's got the 4K coming in as the team wipe gets ready to come through. Can he get all of them? Takes down Popo, Dako. Guard manages to stay alive.
Songboost.
Meta Athena are in onto the point, and it's all off the back of Songboost getting these kills.
He's carrying this team on his back. Sparkle's got the nano blade. It's desperation here.
Looking for more, goes up onto the high ground, trying to get the pop there on his hands up, will knock him out of the mech. Trying to get the kill, almost goes down, falls down to about half HP.
So
this
close.
cap is still not over yet. Guard comes over to the side, looking for the pick there on Innovation. They will be able to shut him down, but look how much they gained. 92.4% here from Meta Athena. They can't get it completed on this push, but they get so dangerously close that now Element Mystic is essentially going to be forced to get the full cap in order to win this.
So close, but no cigar. Look, B, you could tell the frustration. He knew the push was over. He did the spin jump there on the Winston, which is the saddest emotion that a Winston player can show you, is the feeling of frustration when you know you were so close, but yet so far. That was their best opportunity with Songboost open up the supports. Meta Athena didn't go left, but he did. He killed the supports. He made this opportunity possible.
EMP's thrown down, Disney. Not going to be able to use the Transcendence, and here comes the rest of the team. Guard goes down onto the low ground. Innovation will try to chase him down, but he'll get taken out here in the end. Songboost all alone.
Wants to look for the supports again, but just he needs more people with him or something.
Oh, the stagger. He'll pop Sunsum out of that mech. He can still drop off the side of the map, so it's not going to be the worst thing ever. They can't keep him contained inside the point, but still.
Yeah, it's so frustrating now. Meta Athena really had, through the heroics of Songboost, such a great opportunity, but it looks like it's going to be, if any finish at all, an overtime finish here. Despite their best efforts, Guard just going to look for, again, picks onto the Zen. He knows he has Transcend. He's looking for the kill.
Yeah, the hack comes in. They're trying to pocket him back up. This barely will go down in the end. You have to think nearly had that Transcendence ready to go in the meantime. Back cap attempted here from Songboost, but he's got to get out of dodge. No healers available. Meta Athena getting ready to tag in. Songboost getting gate kept. He'll tag in, he'll get that OT running through. Samsung now coming in. Nano boost ready, Jexay holding onto it for now. We'll toss it out here onto Sparkle, even though he doesn't have the blade ready to go. But yeah, he is dangerously close, but there's really not that many people from Meta Athena that can get in onto the point. They're just trying to push Disney back because he uses the Transcendence. He will go down immediately thereafter. Last second tag in comes through. Dragon Blade, just for fun, will get drawn out. 92.4% is what Meta Athena were able to achieve.
I think he even got the deflect on that pulse bomb in the end. Lookby is pissed. You can tell, man, he's frustrated. You can see his face there. He had that spin jump earlier. He knew they were so close to having that point captured. Songboost took the left side approach, got into the back, blew up the supports, but they couldn't find consistent follow-up kills after that, because the support line on the side of Element Mystic has just been so efficient at buying time, killing the supports when they respawn there at the faster run back, obviously, versus the trades onto the attacking team that has to run all the way from point A. They come out, buy some time, tanks survive, and they only end up with 92%. But I gotta say, I really have to appreciate Guard Sombra playing it almost like a Tracer that can jump, you know? Tracer that's got a translocator. He's getting these hacks onto the Zenyatta to prevent him from transcendencing. to force the push through or to save his team, to allow a push to happen, hacking him and then consistently killing him. The dive coming through. Sungboost was the only player who was able to challenge Element Mystic after the 92% cap when they went for these heavy dives, because he was the one going, okay, everyone's diving way out of the point. Maybe I get that last tick. Maybe I get that last capture here on the Tracer, but the supports again just at least holding him at bay. The team gets split, and Dismy just was killed over and over and over again. From no fault of his own, but just great play from Guard.
Well, here we go. 92.5% is what is standing between Element Mystic and closing out a 5-0 streak here in Contenders Korea. Right now, Sparkle showing the Doomfist. Be surprised if he doesn't flip over to the Genji. Might just see that one coming in. But, I mean, we have seen strange things. We saw Innovation run this.
Yep, this is...
Very briefly. Okay, he's going to do it.
This is a great way to break the point, because Innovation, they know, as we were talking about earlier, that Meta Athena loves to run the Protect the McCree comp on point A.
Comes around the corner.
Down.
It's going to be the rising uppercut. Lookme has to jump out to safety, but Sensei's going to get popped out of the back. Another Winston is still cornered. He's going to still be dangerously low as they finish off the Baby Diva. And already Element Mystic is in onto the point.
It's over.
Pocket coming through. Pokebo will be able to stay alive. Hell getting jumped on. Will get taken down, but goodbye, Luckme. Just punch him right off the map.
Sansam gets remacked, but it's not going to last for long.
Oh, well, a bit of a miss there, and Sparkle will die. Innovation takes him down. He's still alive. 2 ticks, not quite there. And Element Mystic are actually going to get held off, it would seem.
Innovation ends up getting the headshots here at distance. No one has ever really come back from losing control as a McCree defense on point A in Contenders Korea. You do not come back from that because it's impossible to get McCree back on the point. However, he was able to still consistently do damage. He built up a Deadeye in the process. But this pick of the Doomfist is so intelligent because it breaks through the tanks that can instantly kill a McCree. Very powerful idea.
Songboost using that. Pulse doesn't find anything, and Sparkle will get taken down by the Deadeye. Innovation falling low, will get finished off there by Repel in the end. The check site comes over looking for the res, doesn't get taken down, dashes to the side, will finally get taken out there by Songboost. They brought Sparkle back into the fight, now the EMP's down. The Diva Bomb perfectly set up with the EMP, finds the triple kill. Taco brings it home here for the side of Element Mystic. There's nothing more that Meta Athena can do. They will lose point A, and now they have to hold off for just about 6.5 minutes.
Guard with the huge EMP to let this happen, opening everything up. No shield from Luckme to protect. What a slick angle there. All the attention is on the Mercy, should be on the Sombra, while the attention's on Jexay to try to stop that res from coming through. He EMPs, the follow-up self-destruct is fantastic. And Innovation's gonna now set up for this Widow defense, but such a high risk against Sparkle's Genji to play that one here on B.
Yeah, here we go. Transcendence coming through. Self-destruct out from Sensei as he gets knocked out of the mech, trying to come back in. Gildeneye out on the Dako here for the moment. Popo, he's gonna die with that primal rage available, so maybe Meta Athena can actually take this fight. They'll get rid of Dako, now they're hounding down. Looking to delay this Baby Diva just a little bit. Songboost will finish him off. Element Mystic will have to go ahead, regroup to reapproach this point, but Sparkle has already built up a Dragon Blade.
Well, Achilios, Element Mystic has been mechanically sound. They've paired their ultimates together. They've got great coordination. The strategy has been counter-based for Meta Athena. Love the Doomfist to open. Now they got 5 minutes to get basically the full capture here. Can Meta Athena stop them?
I can feel the pressure here on Songboost.
Yep, Songboost dying, that's a huge problem. That means that they can actually approach this without any threat of backline picks. Dragon Blade about to be drawn here.
Yeah, Luck Blade already ducking his way out of there. Self-destruct coming in from Dako yet again, but this time not going to be finding the pick. Just back into the back, and Pokebo manages to pop that primal range to stay alive. Sensei going to be knocked out. This Element Mystic makes their way in onto the point. Dragon Blade comes through, finds one, looking for a little bit more. The deflection not going to be enough. Dismy manages to shut down Sparkle this time.
They got a tick though.
Yep. Pokebo zapping away, looking for the second one. They managed to get it. They're dangerously close now.
That's it, I think. No one can get out.
Sam can't make it in there, and that is going to be Element Mystic going through this group stage, this round robin, completely undefeated in matches.
5-0, the only undefeated team in Contenders Korea. The Dako self-destruct to open point A with the guard EMP was impressive, but the second one was game-winning. They sent it into where the supports were, forcing them to go back to spawn. Sansan was too far forward, so couldn't actually be healed. He gets demec'd early, and it's just like taking candy from a baby for this team at this point after they get that support line into the choke. Deflection, as you say, not enough to get those kills, but they opened it up. They won the tank war. They have the res come through. This team looks like an unstoppable force. I can't imagine any team bringing a great challenge to them just yet. No glaring weaknesses. Remember, I was critical of Sparkle's Pharah. We saw that exact same map today. The adapt, Sparkle has improved his tracer. This team, there's no cons right now in the column for this squad. Coordination, everything is S+. And, you know, I know I sound like I'm being facetious, and I sound like I'm almost worshiping this squad, but we haven't seen anything like this in Korea since Lunatic High's dominant era. This is the new team to watch. This is the best team in Korea. They haven't been crowned the champions yet, and sure, they could be upset perhaps in quarterfinals or semis or the grand finals, but at this moment in time, statistically and in terms of coordination, there is no challenger. They are the best team in Korea. It's insane.
I mean, they're looking like a, another Royal Roader, but with a more dominant start than we saw from the likes of GC Busan when they made their run in Season 4. So it's just been excellently done so far by Element Mystic. Looking to close out now a 4-0 here on the day as it comes down to Escort. Final map pick for Meta Athena in this tournament before they find themselves in Contenders trials, so better make it a good one. We'll see if it's going to be Junkertown, stick to the usual, or maybe we'll shake it up a little bit, go to something like Route 66, which really has been eluding us. Gibraltar as well, not picked in quite some time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But, I mean, they could just have some fun with this one if they really wanted to.
Moving away from Junkertown, I think, is intelligent, given that Sparkle is great on the Genji, can play the Junkrat as well there if necessary. If we see XZ subbed in, then, oh, Bastion.
Oh. He's like, how do I approach this one? Wait,
oh, he's got Ganymede, so it's okay. There you go.
He's got the bird ready to go. He came prepared. Both of the Korean casters had some props.
Yeah.
All right, we got the boxing emote.
Boxing Bastion. I just want someone to scream, beep, 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 beep.
Oh, God, please. My headset volume is way too low. It's going to be some what faces in chat now.
All right, well, scratching the head, doing some repair work perhaps, I suppose. All right, your turn.
He's just doing the robot. All right.
Well, that was pretty impressively executed.
Didn't even have to stand up.
This guy goes to the club, he brings one of those lazy boy chairs, one of those camping chairs, he just pops it out on the dance floor, does his moves in the chair.
You know, if they had those in clubs, I would actually probably go to clubs. But they don't. They're too loud, so I don't like them.
That's what we got to do. We got to get
too many people.
We got to get one of those camping chairs and some soundproof.
I'm gonna make my own club, and it's just gonna be a series of comfortable chairs on a dance floor. And you're not allowed to stand up. You have to be. The only way you're standing up is if you're like walking to or from the chair.
What kind of music is it gonna play?
Ska music.
Ska music. All right.
I'll just put my Spotify playlist on. It's gonna be a really niche club. It's gonna be one of those weird ones.
Is it gonna be really dark with a lot of disco lights?
Yes.
Okay.
And all the drinks are gonna be $20.
$20. Okay.
You know,
super niche.
if you just make it really weird and expensive, then people will want to go there because they think it's like a cool thing.
Is it gonna have a Galaga machine in the corner as well?
Why not?
All right.
Screw it.
I'm just trying to think of, like, you know, if this is real. I'm like just trying to give you suggestions so I can enjoy this more.
We'll just put the most random stuff in there as possible, as humanly possible. What was like the genie machine from the movie Big? Was it like Zoltar or something?
Yeah.
We'll have a Zoltar in there. I don't know.
The map's gonna be Dorado. Moving away from the Junkertown is Meta Athena. You don't want to face Sparkle there today. We'll see if XC gets subbed in. This is a great map for Widow. Junkertown's the better map, but they could just stick with this same lineup right now, to be honest. This is a good map for Sombra too, especially at the end of Point C. Maps have been won or lost by the EMPs, and I think it's the safer pick. They don't need a Widowmaker. as many teams have failed to learn throughout this group stage, you don't absolutely have to run Widow on this map, and you can, if you have good and well-practiced coordinated dive, counter enemy Widows with your own dive, not with just switching to an inferior Widow player. So, liking the setup here. Remember, Meta Athena innovation, not a amazing Widow by any means. So I like this. Just keep Sparkle on the lineup. If you flexes to the Tracer, you can do a lot too. It doesn't even have to be the Genji. And XC is, of course, going to be sad about this, getting less playtime, but it's just not necessary right now. It's better to have more flexibility in your DPSs as we go into Dorado.
Last map, Meta Athena. We'll see if they can put a win on the board. Mystic fans watching from around the world have plenty to be happy about, which is why Sparkle's doing a bit of a jig there up top. On the defense first. And a Jexay back on the Ana yet again.
Jexay on the Ana. Long range heal potential here, but Sparkle sticks with the Tracer, as was just shown. Not going to be a very good comp against the Pharah opening here for Meta Athena, but
well, you said that, but goodbye! Hack comes through, and he is just going to take a tumble down.
That's not supposed to happen, but it happened.
Well, that's one way to shut it down.
Yeah, well, if your Pharah's getting hacked by Sombra, then
you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, maybe you should consider something else. Gonna stick with it, just gonna stay away from the edge, just stay away from the Sombra this time.
Dive up one of the high ground there for Luckby, but no one following. He'll get taken down, Dako finding the kill. Oh, bit of an awkward one there. Trying to get on top of the roof, manages to do so, but has to retreat because the rocket pressure here from Innovation.
Dako is just threatening non-stop. He's absorbing most of these rockets. Knows he's actually not even using his D-Matrix consistently. He's just building ult charge for Jexay, who's at 83% currently. He's just saying, oh, look, if you pocket me, we're cool. I'm gonna save the D-Matrix for Peel when we need it.
Yeah, nearly having that nano boost ready to go. Long boost takes the dash over to the side, keeps himself alive, but he's still gonna be contained back towards the spawn, so not a great position to be in for Meta Athena. Now Seth will get knocked out of the mech. Up into the air, higher, as high as he can go. There's Innovation, but the hack comes down onto the Mercy. Can she make it in? Not quite. Sparkle able to take Chris down. Pop out onto the mech, the self-destruct will be committed here from Dako just to get back in so they can maintain their domination. Again,
that's okay.
All the Mystic looking for the Willy Wonka.
Looking for the Willy Wonka.
If people weren't watching on Icon Ball, they're going to be so confused.
Well, let's see if the EMP hits the bar. Yep.
That's connected. A big bio grenade comes through as well. Sends up. Going to get knocked out of the mech. Jismi goes down. Heals coming out here from Jexay. Still has not had to use that nano boost. Like, he's looking for a shot there onto Chris, but actually just got body blocked by Repel. But all right, I'll top you up instead.
Innovation's got a barrage, but Sansum, as soon as he gets his remix, is going to have some D-Matrix for it. Or sorry, not Sansum. Dako's going to have the D-Matrix available for him once he gets into position, respawning up. Sparkle has been harassing like a madman this game. Doesn't have a health pack yet. He's looking for one.
Oh, hello, finds Luckby. Very brief recall there and not to full HP, so has to retreat. Needs some more healing over to the side of Jexay and Repel, even though they already have their ultimates. Dive up onto the high ground. Pokpo just matching Luckby. Discord Orb comes through. Transcendence is there, but Guard's been taken out.
They wanted to kill.
Low. They're looking to pocket him up. The Primal Rage is popped by Luckby.
They wanted to get Dako demexed so that they could actually use the barrage, but they're winning the fight anyways.
Yeah, barrage comes down from Innovation. He's going to go low, but gets topped right back up by that Pharmacy pocket. Pokpo has died, so Elven Mystic going to have to surrender the position. No, the nano on the Zenyatta! Oh dear. That was interesting. Not a boost DO, but you know, pretty close.
Pretty close.
Maybe if it's Jonic, then I can agree with it, but it's not.
Nope. They didn't end up saving him there. I understand the idea of damage reduction, but we're talking about a Zenyatta here.
The card still has not moved very far. They've honestly gained about 15 meters. That's about it.
Yeah,
Dako dies when they find Chris. So going down, so maybe now they can get things rolling.
Sparkle just continues to contest. He's contesting, so they're not able to push it. He's harassing, and they just bought so much time this way, burning through the time bank. But El Mystic is going to have to regroup here. I'm not sure they're going to have enough time. They're not going to have an EMP just yet. Guard is going to have to get in here real quick if they really want to stop this completion of point A. Here he comes. Everyone's grounded.
Yeah, drops that one down. Chris and Dismi both going low. Song was taken out. Now Chris gonna fall. Sparkle finds a triple kill, make it a quadra. Luckby gonna go down and send some is, well, he's all alone. Pulse bomb, committed unnecessarily, but it doesn't matter because they get the full hold here on Dorado.
Element Mystic really just destroying this Far Mercy. Who would have thought that
this is just disgusting.
In this matchup, the answer to Far Mercy would be Sombra EMPs and right-click hacks. Very impressive play from Element Mystic, and Sparkle not showing on the kill feed all the time this time, but still showing that contest meter on the payload, preventing them from getting into the fountain zone for so long, despite losing fights, despite finally the Far Mercy was able to get the kills on Yada, get them close to that archway. Meta Athena, looks like their last series here is going to be a sad one, an 0-4. We've got one chance for a miracle defense here, but it's been rough tonight. Songboost has really been showing up. He's really been punishing a lot of the tank play from Element Mystic when they do overextend or when Dismi out heals. But beyond that, it looks like a very similar team to what we've seen all season, and that is a 6th place team in groups.
Yep. Rough stuff. I mean, barely even made it into the marketplace. They were actually almost spawn camped completely there. Element Mystic really just put it on a show here for us. Displaying their power for the world to see. Or at least the other teams in Group B, as they get ready to square off against either O2 Ardient or the Foxes later this weekend.
Sparkle looking to show us some attack Genji here. Innovation moving away from the Pharah, obviously, back to the Sombra. And this is their last chance to take a map in Contenders Season 1. Sparkle is going to be pocketed by Jexay. This is the new way that Element Mystic is trying to build these blades. Their standard, no longer a flex for them, no longer a special strategy, but actually the norm. They were not playing like this at the beginning of the season, but it is now how they utilize Sparkle. Already at 26% in the first few seconds. Looking for the dive here onto Sansa. They will find it.
Yeah, he's going to get popped out of the mech. Already Element Mystic going to be buying themselves quite a bit of space as they get ready to round the first corner. Just 30 seconds into this round. Dismi, Chris, both going down. Poke will get traded back, but they find Luckby.
What's going to happen
looking
first?
Like it's already going to be done.
The finish of the point or the Dragon Blade? Tough to say at this point.
It's really tough to say, honestly.
It's actually going to be a close race.
It's going to keep coming in. Songboost has that pulse ready to go, but he can't find a target for it. And
Sparkle's like, I need to kill people. I need to build this blade.
Finished with that one. In the war chest, it would seem. Guard goes low, comes his way back, finds the hack onto Luckby. The rip him apart, he barely has managed to stay alive. Orb of Harmony plus that Mercy have to be committed in, and it's still not going to be enough. Now Dragon Blade comes in, gets it off before the hack. He's looking for the chase there onto Dismi, who will be able to get the kill. But they are so dangerously close. Nice hack there from Innovation. Shuts down the remake from Dako. He will fall.
Look at this healing coming through from Jexy, protecting the Zenyatta against the Tracer.
Trying to stay alive. They're desperately trying to take the fight here to the side of Element Mystic, but it's just not really working out. Guard finds the hack. They'll find the kills. They'll get the win to follow up on the Willy Wonka. Come with me and you'll be in a world of utter domination, says Element Mystic.
What a...
I was gonna sing it with that, but I just didn't.
Well, you could have. But what a dominant series from Element Mystic. One of many. They finished the regular season first place in Group A with, starting today, they had a 10-2 score. They're now 14-2, plus 12. Map differential right now. No, my bad. They were plus 14. Now they are plus 18, I believe.
Yeah.
Recalculating this one. We'll get the official standings on that one in a moment. I think I may have miswritten some stats when I was doing my prep today. But again, 2 map losses all season long. 5-0. This is the new team to watch. And Meta Athena, we wondered when we came into day 1 what they would bring. We said this team has fallen so far from where they started in Apex, and I think a lot of fans who've been watching Korean Overwatch for a long time were hoping that Meta Athena was going to bounce back, but they did the opposite. It went lower and lower, and we'll see if they can make it through trials. They had a rough run last time, barely making it through, and that was even when Saya player was on the roster. If you don't end up watching the Korean broadcast of trials, say goodbye to these guys maybe, because I don't know if they're going to be able to have the performances required to make it to Season 2.
Yeah, Metabellum on the other side though, looking quite strong, but Athena just falling short, and I believe this is going to bring Element Mystic to a +16 score line, +14 there for Runaway. So highest map score in the league here to finish things off. The next closest is X6 with a +6, I think. So shows you how much of a difference there is between these two squads. I can actually confirm that in a moment. But for now, I'll just go off of memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what we anticipated. A bit closer in the first series there. WGS finally able to pick up some wins, but Element Mystic, they did not disappoint.
Well, Sparkle is going to try to deflect a punch in this highlight clip. I'm not sure what that was trying to highlight, but look at this guard using the wall there to slow his descent in order to make sure the EMP comes in at an angle his opponents cannot predict. So much damage from this blade. We're going to see a lot of counter dives here on Hanamura.
He'll die at the end,
all the clips. This was Songboost almost getting them point B completed when he gets the kills there on the supports.
Yeah, followed up on the repel immediately thereafter, but Deadeye, Innovation, built that one up very rapidly, only got the single kill, but things just fell apart very quickly for the side of Meta Athena on that defense. It was a decent start, held them off the first time out. Innovation, well, he just had a worse and worse time as this went on here on Dorado.
Yep, he ended up getting the kills here on the Zenyatta, but they could never really fully capitalize. So much delays coming through from Sparkle. Here's the blade at the end. He won the race. He got the blade before they got completion.
But he died.
He dies for it, but they win the map. They take it 4-0. Simple as that.
Yeah, and now the challenge is, how do you decide who the MVP is in this series?
Well, it's tough, man.
I think, honestly, I would love to hear from Sparkle after that, because he really was kind of the linchpin in this for Element Mystic. The Dragon Blade's always coming up clutch. Eichenwald, where they had probably the most struggle outside of control. It was always on his back with those blades that they were finding success.
I want to make an argument for Jexay as well. His Mercy has been so much improved. He was almost only playing Lucio at the beginning of the season. His Mercy has improved a lot. Without him, these blades aren't possible. Without him, you know, the incredible self-destruct timings coming through from Dako aren't possible. He stays alive on the Mercy so well. Always making sure he can protect Repel on the Zenyatta, making that support synergy work out there, buying so much time. That's one of the reasons why they just kept buying time. So you have one Winston alone on the point with only a Mercy to protect him, and the Mercy keeps the Winston alive. And they just continue to survive that way.
Yeah, the Ana also very good. Biotic Grenades pretty on point, but we're going to find out here in a second as we go into the interview.
엘리먼트 미스틱이 전승 1위를 기록하면서 플레이오프 진출을 하게 됐습니다. 오늘의 MVP죠. 엘리먼트 미스틱의 라텔 선수 모셨습니다.
Repel will be chosen as MVP today.
부탁드릴게요.
저는 엘리먼트
미스틱의 서브 힐러를 맡고 있는
I am the sub healer for Element Mystic, Repel.
안녕하세요.
네, 5연승으로 플레이오프에 진출하게 되셨어요. 너무 축하드려요. 소감 한마디 부탁드릴게요.
You're going to playoffs. You've won 5-0. How do you feel?
플레이오프 가는 건 좋은데 오늘 경기력이 좀 많이 안 좋아가지고.
Of course, we're good. We're happy to go to the playoffs.
앞으로 준비 많이 해가지고 전승으로 또 우승.
We actually don't feel like we played very well today, so we want to improve.
네, 앞으로도 그래서 기대하도록
You were good,
하겠습니다.
actually, she says.
1세트 리장 타워에서 이노베이션 선수의 EMP를 초월로 받아치셨잖아요. 이렇게
You were able to deny the
EMP를
EMP of innovation with the transcendence. You guys remember? How do you feel about that that
두
moment
가지가
where you did it with
있는데
the timing?
소리로 듣거나.
There are two ways to deal with the
눈으로
EMP.
봐가지고. 근데 낚시 당하는 경우가 많은데
You
그때는
can see it coming with your eyes.
아 이거 상대가 EMP 걸겠다. 그냥 바로 카운터 쳤습니다.
본능적으로.
네, 본능적으로 많이 연습해가지고.
But also, sometimes you can just have some tricks to expect when the EMP is coming for real.
Feeling out with game
대결에서
sense.
여러 차례 잡아내는 모습이었거든요. 이렇게 빠른 캐릭터로 유명한 트레이서인데 본인만의
How are you able
노하우가
to
있다면
transcend
뭐가
it
있나요?
that quickly when you know it's coming?
제가 이거 연습 방법이 있는데
He has a special way he practices this.
스파클이랑 같이 사용자 설정 방 해가지고 체력을 1000으로 두고.
So he practices with Sparkle, and they just keep remaking rooms and playing practice rooms, and they just keep running it over and over again.
많은 연습이 있었기 때문에 오늘
For like 30 minutes to an hour, he spends 30 minutes to an hour every day practicing the transcendence timings against the EMPs.
특별히 눈여겨보고 있는 팀이 있다면 어떤 팀인가요?
비주야?
So you're going to the first seed of playoffs. Any team you're looking forward to facing potentially in the first round in Group B.
저희랑 챌린저스 때
I want to face Seven in playoffs.
네,
We were pretty big rivals before, so
때문에 저는 뭐 공평하게 두 팀 모두 응원하도록 하겠습니다.
he doesn't think Seven's going to be a tough opponent. He wants to show them the better team now.
Okay.
또 한마디
So,
부탁드릴게요.
your parents are here. Any words for them?
항상 응원해 주셔서
Thanks for
감사합니다.
letting
Thank you for cheering for me.
사랑합니다.
Always. I love you.
네, 다시 한번 축하드립니다.
Thanks for letting me play video games professionally. Not forcing me to
선수가 직접
follow,
팬여러분께 전달해
a
드릴
different career
텐데요.
path.
오늘 두 번째 행운의 주인공은 누가 될까요? 라펠 선수
So just going to go ahead and give his shirt to the fans that have been watching.
Give it to your dad. Give the shirt to your dad.
네, 부모님이 오셨는데 티셔츠를
Nope.
네,
Okay.
to her.
여성분에게
He picked out a fan in the audience.
He picked the fan quick.
정말 잘해주셨고
Yeah, he beeline for that one. There was no back and forth.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to find out if Dad's mad. I don't know where he's sitting right now.
standing
Oh,
over there
there
on
he
the
is.
side. So has a smile on his face, as does his mom. So good to see the support being shown there for these guys. Expect to see more of that as we get ready to see them in the playoffs.
Godlike transcendences against those EMPs in the first two maps.
It was wonderfully done.
I should be proud their son's on the best team in Korea right now. Who will challenge this team in playoffs? That's the big question we don't have the answer to just yet. But the way I see it right now, if you're not predicting this team to win Contenders, you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, you're like an owl analyst there, predicting Shanghai to win.
Yeah.
No,
That happened in real life, man. I saw that. I woke up, I was eating Doritos in my apartment in the morning, and I saw the 3-0 Shanghai prediction. And I just had to give my thoughts.
Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing. Oh, it's Blizzard. They're very angry at me after that clip. No, you actually would have to be a bit silly to predict, or you're just really kind of keeping your fingers crossed for the major upset there. I get it. The hype came in, with Gregory and everybody joining in on the Shanghai Dragons. I understand. It was more of a storyline pick.
Oh, I thought you were trying to. Make arguments for other teams to beat Mystic.
Oh no,
are we
it's
debating
just
this right
not gonna
now?
happen. No.
No.